the spirit through the mind of your business. What kind of tips you can give us as far as health wise, like the things we should? I'll use myself as an example. I'm always on the go, so I'm not taking care of myself like I'm supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand that that's kind of like where you come in and kind of like coach through that to make sure we're on the right track. So what are some good tips that you can give us? Well, yeah, give the listeners to stay on the right track as a business owner, like that mom who works all the time and she don't have time to cook like she need to, like myself.
Yes,
So
yes,
I mean,
yes.
what are some of the great things that you can test? I know one of the things that I'm trying to work on is stop eating processed food. But it's hard to do that when you're in this working industry like how I am. I work all the time.
Yes.
So I try to cook as much as possible, but that's one of the things, it's like, okay, but you gotta stop by. Let me just grab something.
Yeah.
And that's what we used to, just grabbing stuff to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of tips could you give us for us to kind of like get away from that?
Oh wow! Thank you so much for asking asking that question. So as you notice, it's through the mind. So the first thing that I would say to you, using you as an example, is first to say that you are wonderful just the way that you are, right? One of the things that I've learned in life is we are always looking at where we desire to go, however, never looking at where I am right now. Okay. And the first thing is to be with assuredness that I am good. I've come a long way. Thank you, God. So the first thing is gratitude for right where you are right now. Okay? And then the next thing is, I always say, it's your mindset. So when you are able to visualize yourself being and doing the person that you desire to be and do, that's the first step. You've got to be able to see it. It has to be something that you believe within yourself can be attainable. Right? Okay. And then after that, then this is a little exercise that I have everyone doing. I start with, who am I? Right? Who am I? What does that mean? I am a child of God. We all say that. We all know that. Do we believe it? And what I say is, you're going to move in the direction of what you believe. You can make your mouth say whatever you want your mouth to say. However, if you don't believe a thing, you'll never do a thing. Right. So speaking truth into your life, speaking wealth, abundance, and all of that good stuff into your life, to where you begin to believe that no matter what my life may look around me, no matter what it may look like, I believe I'm a child of God. God loves me. He wants the best for me. And as you begin to believe that way, guess what you end up doing? You end up only wanting to have those things which are coupled with that thing that you believe.
Just like I believe in my products, I got you.
Yes.
I got you. And I put my love and heart. That's what I believe.
Yes. See, and you're following up with deeds. You're following up with a doing. So now that question, let's go back to that question with reference to eating, with reference to diet, right? You've got to believe. What do you think you need to believe in order to shift your diet?
Let's see. You're gonna start. Got me on the
Because I'm gonna help you. Because I'm gonna help you. I'm walking you up, as I always like to say. I'm walking you up to something.
I guess for me is eating on the go.
Yes.
That's the problem I have. Eating on the go. I need to figure out how to shift the eating on the go to maybe prepare my food ahead of time or something.
Okay, so that might be too quick of a jump for you, right? We're gonna start a little bit slower for you. Okay. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, first, change your wording. If you believe that it's a problem, then it's definitely a problem.
Okay.
Right? So we want to change the wording just a little bit and say, I'm striving to eat better.
Okay.
It feels a little bit better, right? It's not putting you on, right. It's not putting you on the rock, and then you got to climb up out of this rock and to another place. So the first thing is, I want to start eating better. Right. So then what you do is you begin to plan your diet. This is what I would recommend. It works for me. This is what I do, right? So you plan your diet. I only eat 1 meal a day, right? Because the digestive system is only able to digest so much food during the day.
Okay, wait, I got that. 1 second. You said 1 meal a day?
Yes, ma'am.
So what about I've talked to a personal trainer and they say you gotta eat 6 meals a day. How do you do that?
Okay, so look at the they who is saying what they're saying, first of all,
Okay.
and then look at where that, because we just had the state representative Alexander in here.
Right.
A lot of people will make their mouth say something to get you thinking a certain way, but your body speaks to you. Your digestive system can only digest so much food. The first question, I don't want to get too graphic with you all today, but the first question is, however many times you go to the bathroom doing number 2, is that how many times you should be eating a day? If you're not going to the bathroom doing number 2 and 3 and 4 times, that means that food is stacking up in your system. That means that it is not decomposing appropriately.
Okay.
Right? So if you're putting it in, it should be going out.
Right.
And so if you're doing that number 2, don't want to be too graphic, forgive me for that. She asked me this question. If you're doing number 1 time a day, you should be putting in food 1 time a day.
Okay.
The digestive system, it works. If your digestive system is being spent digesting food all day long, it's taken away from the other organs in your body. It never gives you a rest. Your body's never getting a rest. So what we consider is to be fasting during the day to allow the body and the digestive juices to do what it needs to do throughout the day, and then take a time, we say eat between 4 and 6. That's a phenomenal time for the body to do what it needs to do to digest before you go to bed. Right? Okay. So that's with reference to that question. Did I answer that good for you?
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. Now with reference to what you asked me about, and I know we're gonna have to wrap it up. I'm gonna do my best to do it real quick. With reference to what you can do, and those who are in the audience maybe have this concern too. With reference to how you begin to change your diet. So if you eat more than 1 time a day now, make sure that those are healthy meals for you to eat. And how do you make sure that they're healthy meals?
Right.
You package your meal. How did our grandparents do? What did they do when we were growing up? First of all, they grew their own food.
They did.
Right.
In the garden.
They didn't eat, I'm going to say this, murder burgers. They didn't eat the golden arches. They didn't know anything about that.
Right.
They ate what they grew.
Right, because back in the day, now I'll make this quick too. My mom and my dad, like when we I would not even once a week, but maybe once a month.
Yes.
It's like when we go to McDonald's, we thought that was a treat.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, because now kids go to McDonald's every day, but we thought that was a treat back in the day.
Yes,
we go to McDonald's, we got dressed up.
Now your children looking at you all sideways, and they tell you, if you tell them let's come to the table and eat together, they're like, what? Wait. We ain't, what? Is something wrong? Did somebody die? That's what we saying nowadays, you know, when that is how we grew. So they were able to do it. They worked in the farm all day long. They had other obligations. They had 15 and 16 and 17 children.
Yes.
If they could make sure that they were eating properly, why can't we? Right? So we may not be growing our own food. Get the best that you can eat. And if you're eating more than 1 time a day, plan your meals. Plan your meals. What you eat, it impacts what you think. It impacts what you say.
Oh, wow.
It impacts every aspect of your life. So I've been going a long time today, nonstop. I ran over here, right? Look at this energy that I have.
Right.
I've only eaten 1 time a day.
So Miss Sandy,
Yes.
tell us about if anybody want to just contact you. And y'all, I'm going to talk her into coming back next week for part 2 because we ran out of time. They didn't realize that we ran out of time, but we're going to have to come back for part 2 if she agrees to it. For next Monday, we'll try to have her on first. We can get more information.
Yes,
But she has her own radio show too. But can you give a little, just briefly, because I know we got to go.
Yes.
Just how they can follow you on Facebook.
Yes.
Social media.
Okay, wonderful. So you're welcome to go to my webpage at soulwisdomintl.com. That's one way of getting in touch with me. You're welcome to go to the Facebook page, which is the exact same, Soul Wisdom INTL. And then, of course, my name. I have 2 pages, one for business and one for personal. That's Sandy Buford Muhammad. Buford is spelled Beauford Muhammad. You're welcome to please join us on Mondays. We are on the show from 6 until 7:30. That's Mind Money Matters radio show. That's Facebook Live as well. You're welcome to reach out from there. And if you need to reach out to me personally, I have a workshop coming up with Reiki. I love moving energy throughout the body. It's one coming up in November the 18th. That one is sold out, but please still, you're welcome to come to the next one. You can reach out to me at 770-906-6193. We are also Facebook Live, and I've got a lot of people that's writing me messages, and I just want to say, y'all, we getting ready to go off the air. Join next week, same time. I'd be honored to come back with our beloved Yolanda to do a part 2 with this. So I'll get to your questions then. Thank you so much. But that is how to get in touch with me.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We have had such an amazing time tonight. Next week, y'all, oh my gosh. We got some power going to be in the house next week. We've got some more live gospel coming up. We've got some representative that's running for, for the election going to be here. We're going to have a full house next week, and I'm so excited about that. So you guys, until then, have a blessed week. Tune in, same place, same time, and be careful out there. Go vote. Go vote. Thank you, guys. Woo, jeez. I love doing this. It's kind of the whole 3 hours you work.